That's a nice line to go there. Set a big old soft butts.
Hi, I'm photographer Corey Swycart, and this week we're going behind the scenes to a recent commercial photo shoot for CQ University, shot at the end of 2024.
Thank you.
So the day before I set off for this job, the night before rather, I actually attended a awards night, the BADC Awards. Usually these tend to get a little bit rowdy once the awards are done, but I couldn't stay because I had to leave Brisbane, drive to the Sunshine Coast, sleep for 3 hours, then drive to Gladstone. And it was interesting.
It is powerful. Deliriousness is setting in.
Live, laugh, love.
Whenever there's an option to drive, I'm gonna take it. Who doesn't love a road trip? So the aircon in the office is set on a timer and no one could figure out how to manually override it. So when we were in there early before it was due to go off, the office was a bit spicy. It's very hot and very sweaty, just like it is today inside my shed. It's probably like 40 degrees in here and I'm struggling. Now, shooting stills alongside motion can sometimes be a bit of a difficult task, especially when there's a little bit of a strict time crunch on the run sheet. However, this shoot was pretty fantastic. It was well produced and well executed. That thing that I'm holding in front of my lens is this half diopter. So it's like I guess you can use it for this, but I don't use it for, that's gonna be the intro. So it helps me get a bit of a blurry foreground, helps me get a bit of blurry goodness. You kind of get some cool effects. You can kind of hold it any which way and really get some cool shots. Come on. Yeah, so we want to just, so once we had wrapped there, we had a little bit of lunch out in the courtyard, and then it was time to pack up and head to location 2 for that day. Our next location was not only hot, it was really loud. Welcome to the Gladstone Coal. Welcome to the Gladstone Coal Power Plant. If you come to me with an industrial job, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm trying to put on my best poker face and hide my excitement. I don't know if it's just the uniforms or it's the big bits of machinery or even if it's just a stark contrast to what I do on a day-to-day basis. Whatever it is, I just turn into a man-child and get excited by everything that's around me. Whether you take photos for fun or whether you take photos for money, you know that when that big golden ball is hitting the horizon, that is the prime time to shoot. I kind of stopped and I thought I had the shot, and then Jason waited for the sun to go down just a little bit more, and then I seen the look he was getting and I was like, I've got to get that too. That looks freaking sick. So I'll go on the record and say that it does take me a minute to figure out how to light a small white room. I probably went through about 4 different lighting setups, trying to get it just right in between the motion team's takes. This is one of those ones where I couldn't shoot over Jace's shoulder because the ambient light was just far too low, and my camera's dynamic range is nowhere near that of an ARRI, which can shoot at which has like a 17 stop dynamic range. So unfortunately I did have to wait, but it was perfect because I got that chance to kind of play and get the lighting right before I could call over the client and say, hey, this is the lighting that I want to do. You've got to finesse these things. You've got to get it right.
Nice and proud. It's a boy! It's a girl! Nice. You're more focused on Billy. He's the hero of this story. Nice.
Once we finished here, we had to pack up pretty quick because we had to head to the airport to fly to Cairns so we could start shooting the following morning. Also, we thought that was going to happen. Now, it's a long story, but some people were on that flight, some people weren't, and the crew ended up getting split. Maddie and I, we didn't get on that flight. We ended up getting on in the morning. Fast forward to the next day, Maddie and me go to the airport, get the first flight from Brisbane to Cairns, land, get off, set up for shot 4. Working with kids is always a little bit of a challenge, but being a dad myself and a fully grown man-child, I tend to have a lot of terrible jokes that are that bad the kids can't help but laugh. Plus, I also learnt new words such as Riz, cold, skibbity, cap, bussin', cook, mid, and sigma. Now, I have no idea in what context to use these words. Once we wrapped inside, it was time to head outside for our hero shot. And here we have the beautiful Matt Bamkin as a fill-in for me while we let the talent rest in the shade and not in the hot sun. And here I'm just doing some lighting tests, just trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna light this hero shot.
In 3, 2, 1, action, 8.
So on this day, I actually forgot to set up my GoPro on my camera. For the reason, I have no idea. I just did by accident, so many apologies. However, there's not really much I can do about it. But what I can do is show you the finished shot. So this is the scene that we shot. Yes, lovely. A wonderful nurse taking care of her patient. Beautiful, caring, lovely, very well lit, I might add. And yeah, that's about it. It looks very beautiful. Now it's time to get back on the plane, fly from Cairns back to Brisbane, then go home for a couple of days, and then go to the Gold Coast for the final day of our shoot.
Can't 35. Gonna quickly review them.
The thing that I love about shooting on the beach is I love hearing the of the sand inside your lens port. This was another classic case of shooting over Jace's shoulder. So I pretty much just shot over him. We shot in tandem, kind of without interrupting anyone's shots. It was a pretty damn good morning. Thank you. I did get in the water to get some shots. However, it was quite a quick change. I had to it wasn't a scheduled shot, like they didn't really need it, but I was like, I'll go in anyway. I'll go in and get it. If you've made it this far, I assume you like this kind of stuff. I enjoy making it, so thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you.